Fred Williams, Excel Prime, split and expand the 12 row by 2 column list right to a 12 row by 5 column list. Then introduce the different scores in individual cells. We've done this before, but in this example, we're going to take this 2 column, 12 rows, and push this thing out. Push this thing out to incorporate all of our different numbers, and we're going to use the expand function. We're going to use text split. Oh, the expand and text split, I already discussed that. Then we're going to throw in this columns. Why columns? Well, we need to do a little counting here in order to keep track. We're going to say columns F4, I4. And we know this text split, what it's going to do. It's going to split these numbers up by our delimiter. The expand is going to push this thing out based on our columns. If you can't visualize it, if you can't look at this particular formula and the nests, then break it down. Here we have our expand. We have a text split, which is our array. Notice the space there. Then our column, it's going to be columns F4, I4. Columns F4, I4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how we expand. It's going to look at this thing. And how many columns is that? 4. What is expand going to do? It's going to go out to 4. Text split's going to do what? It's going to look at C5 and it's going to fill in any spaces it has based on the delimiter. Text split, we know what that delimiter is. And then your columns, F4 to I4. If you need to know what that is, go equals columns, then go here. And it should say 4. That's exactly what it does. And if you go expand, if we copy this thing, we do a little substitution here. And remember, notice we have a little padding action here also. I didn't mention that. See this pad, it was hidden. So we can go copy, escape, go over here and do a Control V. Who knows what the output's going to be here. C5 columns, and then we take this, we just get rid of that and put a 4 in there, and this is what we see. Notice 66, 67, 19, and a pad. Isn't that exactly what we just got up here? And all we did is we substitute this columns deal with the number. When I say you want to grab this stuff, you break it down. This is how you break it down, and you can see the output. The end result here, and it's buried. See over here, what is that, N20? You can see this pad here because there's only 3 numbers when we split this thing up. It'll be filled with this hyphen. Over here, read it if you need it. Look at the anatomy. Break it down if you can't follow this thing. If text split's got you a little bit on the edge, break it down. Expand, you know what expand's doing. If not, break it down. Brad Williams, Excel Prime. See you soon.